Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. As you guys saw by the title, we'll be doing my minimalist makeup routine using only minimalist makeup brands. That was complicated. But first, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button without further ado. Let's just get started. So I actually did a lot of research, if you will, just Googling of different minimalist makeup brands. But I also was like kind of looking, I was like, okay, what makes it a minimalist makeup brand? Because there are some brands that I feel like are more natural or like your skin but better kind of vibes, but they're not necessarily minimalist makeup brands. And so it says minimal makeup is just as it sounds, using only what you need to enhance your features. So I'm assuming that's what minimalist makeup brands are. Like their intention is that you use the least amount of product to enhance your beauty. It's not like full coverage or anything like that. It's usually like use just what you need, don't do everything. It also said using less product in a smarter way to have more impact. So I'm guessing too, like, you know, even just packaging wise, using less packaging, using less product on your face, like different things like that, I feel like are what makes a minimalist brand. I had looked up to a bunch of different minimalist makeup brands, and I chose all the ones that I have. The only product I don't have from a minimalist brand is a mascara, but we'll make it work. I have so many products. I honestly don't have that many products here, which is actually fun, but it's a very minimal routine, which is why it was just perfect, honestly. I feel like the queen of the queen of minimalist makeup is definitely like Glossier, in my opinion. I feel like that's what I've seen the most, heard the most, but I don't have anything from them. The second queen of minimalist makeup, I feel like the initial thought, even before Glossier in my head, is Merit Beauty. And that's what kind of inspired this video. Is just like, let's kind of, Merit Beauty is so proud of their minimalist like aesthetic, and I feel like that's super fun and fresh just to kind of play around with those products that literally are campaigned to be minimalist makeup products, brands, that whole nine. So again, it really just depends on what website you use, where you're looking at to find out who counts as a minimalist makeup brand. But I feel like, again, I've gotten most of these are repeat brands that I've seen over and over again on these, so I'm like, okay, we're counting them. First things first, there actually is no primer. So again, that's honestly very a minimalist kind of thing. Very use your skincare as your primer, and then you don't need anything else. So we're gonna go with two foundations today. First, we have the Saie Super Glowy Super Skin Foundation. I've seen plenty of things that say Saie is a minimalist makeup brand. So I looked up their website, and they just say, the founder, I started Saie because I was ready to see a new kind of beauty brand, one built on the simple idea of feeling good and doing good. Since its start, Saie has been super powered by you, our community. When you say it, we create it. We're on a mission to make beauty better with clean, award-winning products that are sustainable and conscious of the planet, and we share. I feel like that kind of explains, it's like hard to explain without saying the word minimalist, but I feel like that's pretty close. So we're gonna go in with some of that. We're also gonna go in with the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation. I feel like together the combo will look good on my skin tone, because this one's a little dark and this one's a little light, but I love this foundation, and I'm glad I have it in a little mini here. I have the shade Medium Neutral 220. So if you pop on over to Kosas website, it says, again, something pretty similar. Welcome to next level clean beauty that's about revealing, expressing, and feeling comfy in your own skin. It's good makeup, not no makeup. That's quick, easy, can't mess it up, and is clinically proven to actually make your skin better, even when it's bare. So you can look like your favorite self every single day. Again, just that the bare minimum of what you need in a routine. Okay, so let's mix these foundations. I have not used this. Oof. Oh no, I have not used this, is it empty? That makes me so sad. I have not used the, Kosas one in a hot minute. I'm just gonna use the smallest amount of both because we're going minimal today. Honestly, like, I feel like normally on a day-to-day, I wear a pretty minimal routine. I do usually wear a primer, but it's usually just like a hydrating one just to act as like a second moisturizer. And then honestly, like a light coverage foundation rarely concealer. Sometimes I'll go in, and then I'll set with just a regular powder and a little bit of bronzer, blush, brows, mascara, and then a lip gloss. Like, I feel like it's a pretty, compared to what I do like for videos and stuff, it's a very minimal routine, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Oh yes, this combo is what it is. Honestly, like it's bittersweet because obviously I want to use this up. It was a little guy, and I knew it was coming to an end, but I'm sad because I wanted it to wear it today. But honestly, this looks so good together. I feel like a sponge too definitely enhances that minimal routine if you're curious. I feel like if you have a foundation that's not necessarily light coverage or whatever it is, a sponge soaks up a bit of product, which sometimes if you want more coverage, you're going to want to use like a foundation brush, but if you want less coverage, you're going to want to use a sponge. Well, guys, we have an empty. We got an empty together. Usually I use up products on my own. Okay, next, of course, we're going in with the Kosas Revealer Concealer. Again, not a necessary step by any means, but I had it, so I wanted to use it together with you. I love Kosas as a brand, honestly. And I do like Saie as well, but I feel like Kosas has a hold on me that I don't know why I can't move on, which I don't want to move on, but you know what I mean? They just have my heart, especially with this concealer. I found no concealer that is like this at all, ever. Again, I feel like minimalism is so like relative. I don't know, maybe that's a lie. We're just gonna go with the Kosas Cloud Set Comfy Powder. I don't know, maybe it's not technically like relative, but I feel like it's, I don't know. Like, I feel like a minimalist could have one foundation, one product in each category, but like I feel like a minimalist could have, you know, 3 in each category and it'd still be minimal compared to like the rest of the people. But I guess it's not really how it works. I don't know. But I was gonna say something about along the lines about I feel like minimalist always tends to be a little bit more glowy, a little bit more dewy and fresh. And like again, that's not really the case. Like it doesn't have to be the case. I do feel like a lot of the time it is the case, but it doesn't have to be the case. So I don't know. I guess it's just depending on the brand. So I feel like one of my favorite minimalist brands, one of my favorite brands in general is definitely Merit Beauty. But if you go on their website, it actually says straight up Minimalist Beauty. Again, this is what inspired this video. So for bronzer, we're going in with the Merit Bronze Balm in the shade, I don't know how to say it, Seiene, something like that. I just want to find a little bit about them. It says, we're the antidote to an oversaturated world of beauty. It says, well-edited essentials that have earned a place on your vanity. I think that is another thing, like that's one of the main things of minimalist beauty and that kind of stuff. It's that it's only the essentials. It's only what you need. It's not, again, an oversaturation or just to produce. It's literally just so you can use it if you need it. You know what I mean? It says, we take a holistic approach to clean. That's the thing too. I think all of these brands are also clean makeup brands. I don't know if it like you have to be clean to be minimalist. I don't know. You know what I mean? This is like whatever. But I'm just going to go down to skin because they have a little section for body, planet, skin. We believe in products that leave your skin looking better after wearing them. We added skin-loving ingredients into our formulas like plant-based squalane, vitamin B5, and antioxidants. We also partner with Biba de Sousa, a longtime Hollywood favorite facialist who is famous for her no list together. We eliminated another 73 ingredients that are potentially acne triggering, like coconut oil. So again, they are really down to the nitty gritty. Merit Beauty, all these brands seem to be very conscious of what they're putting out, what they're putting in their products. And again, I don't know if it has to be that way to be a minimalist beauty brand or anything like that. I just think it's just they kind of think before they're producing products, and I love that. I think that is so good, and I love this bronzer balm. Oh my gosh. If you guys don't know, you can use my link down below. It's a commission link with Merit Beauty, but if you ever want to purchase anything or give something a try, you can always use my link down below. And then I make a small commission off of that, which is amazing. And I love Merit Beauty because I feel like they're just so thoughtful, first of all, in not only the products that they put out, but just in, you know, working with smaller creators and just really caring about who's representing them. I think it's really cool. And I love these products, honestly. Like, they are so blendable, so smooth. Again, they all seem to have a bit of a little bit of lifelikeliness kind of leaving them. And again, it could just depend on the products that I purchased, but just keep that in mind. All right, next we're going to go on with another brand, Rose Inc. Another one that I've seen that is counted as a minimalist makeup brand. There's actually so much information on Rose Inc.'s website, so you can kind of pick through because they do a lot of skincare as well. But it just says it's a partnership between Rosie Huntington something and biotech company. Rose Inc. Sorry, it's a biotech company, Marissa. I don't know how to say that. Rose Inc. leverages sustainable innovation and nearly 2 decades of experience in the makeup chair. The result is indulgent color and skincare that outperforms in every category. But if you read through, it just kind of says that they're basically making sure that they're, again, skincare benefits, good for the skin. Also, it says, we take a dual approach to beauty, delivering instant results with lasting skincare benefits. Each formula challenges clean stereotypes with saturated color, visible luminosity, and clinically proven results. And then you can go down to like recycling sustainability. While we value form as well as function, our commitment is to sustainability. Sheesh. Recycled and recyclable materials pair with thoughtful designs to put environmental benefits before opulent packaging. Again, these all seem like very similar brands, similar aesthetics. But Rose Inc., yeah, they're known for, I think you could pop out these pans and switch out the pans instead of getting new components every single time, which is awesome. And I do love this freaking cream blush. It's the Lip and Cheek color in the shade Daylily. These are like kind of, people love these things and for a good reason. They're really, really amazing. They're very like your skin, but better. Very natural, very juicy, but they do have pigment. And I think that that's what their point too was saying, they're going against the stereotype, and that's the thing. Minimalist makeup brands or like anything with skincare benefits, those kind of things kind of get a bad name, or used to get more of a bad name before it became more popular. And their bad name was just, it wasn't even like that bad, but it was just that like, they have no pigment or they're very light coverage. They had what is the word? A stereotype over them. And so I feel like that's what the whoever wrote that was just kind of saying, or the brand was just kind of acknowledging like, no, we're pigmented, we can look beautiful and still be sustainable and good for the planet, good for your skin, the whole nine. Like it's not a compromise. We don't need to compromise to one or the other, you know what I mean? I love Rose Inc. though. And this is one brand I need to buy more from. All these brands are pricier, if you will. I forgot to say that as well. There are some drugstore brands that are more like minimalist. I know Honest Beauty is known for that. Just a few other brands, Undone Beauty. But I don't have anything from either of those brands anymore, which they were nice, but I just don't have them anymore. But these are pricier, so you kind of pay for the quality, which honestly is worth it, especially if you're someone with more sensitive skin. But honestly, this blush is stunning. I forgot, like, I was talking about this blush. It looks so nasty in there, but it is so stunning. Look at this. So beautiful. And it works on top of powders, which is also amazing because I did set my entire face. The only other brand too that I've tried in the past that I just don't have is Tower 28. I've used all the products I had up, or like, I've had them for too long, whatever the case was, but I do love Tower 28 as well. I just don't have any of those products, but I've heard that, not for a lot of the research I was looking into, Tower 28 comes up quite a bit as well. Sheesh. I was gonna say my math in today. My English ain't Englishing today. Okay, next we're going to go with brows. We're honestly just going to go in with the Merit Beauty Volumizing Pomade in the shade Black Brown. Honestly, this is pretty empty too. I literally was supposed to like get rid of this in my products I might declutter video, but I was like, I put it back in my collection and I'm glad I did because I'll just use it today. It's a very nice, it's kind of like, literally just a brow pomade. It's like a tinted brow gel. It adds some fibers and some color to your brows to make them look thicker, more voluptuous, but like it's a brow gel, so you don't have to do the whole dip into a pomade and that whole line. I think this is a really nice brow product. I usually like a more clear brow gel, but I do think this one's nice. And honestly, my brows are huge, so that did not help so good. But it does make brows easier when it's all just in one. You don't have to do a pencil, then a gel, then a pomade, the whole routine. You could just use a gel and you're good to go. Okay, last but not least, let's do some lips. I also only have Merit Beauty lip products, but they're some of my favorites, so it's fine. First, we're going to go in with the Merit. Let's just go in with the Merit Signature Lip Lightweight Lipstick in the shade Slip. I've used this like once, but I want to see how it looks right now. Oh yeah, that's cute. It's just like a Your Lips But Better kind of color, which is so nice. I love these lipsticks. They are so moisturizing. You can just see how moisturizing they are, and there's just the slightest bit of pigment, which is so freaking cute. So cute. I gotta wear this more. Sure. I just topped it off with the Merit Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Au Naturel. So super freaking cute. I honestly don't even need mascara. I was just gonna go in with like my e.l.f. Roller Lash or Lash and Roll mascara because I was looking for something that was literally just like that. That are literally just that like kind of natural lash that are nothing too extravagant, because that I've tried from most of these brands that I've tried mascaras from, they're all like that. The Tower 28 mascara is the best, like from the minimalist makeup brands that I've tried, but I also know Ilia makes an amazing mascara, like all those mascaras. I've tried that one's so good. I've read that Ilia counts as a minimalist makeup brand as well. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. It was a quick one, a very minimal routine, but I'm kind of obsessed. I honestly was deciding on what video I was going to film today, and I'm going out with my friend after I film, and I was just kind of like, I don't want to wear like, I want to wear a very minimal routine. In my head I was just saying that, and I was like, honestly, let's just do it. Let's just do a minimalist makeup routine with you guys using minimalist makeup brands. I thought it was perfect. Anyway guys, that is it. Check out my commission link down below if you guys want to purchase anything from Merit Beauty. But again, the Saie Beauty is also amazing. Kosas, I love. Rose Inc, I need to buy so much more from all of these freaking brands because they're my favorite. But you guys know, Merit Beauty, she's a true star. Let me know if you're picking any of these up. Do you like this video? Was it fun and fresh? Let me know. Let me know also what else you guys know about minimalist makeup brands. All I know is based on kind of what people say and honestly what in my head counted. All these brands counted as minimalist makeup brands before I like looked it up, and I was like, oh yeah, like that makes sense. So I don't know exactly what qualifies, but this is what I found. So that's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.